Attorney's office.
Yes, who am I speaking to?
This is a receptionist at the U.S. Attorney's office.
Yeah, man. I need to speak to someone. I need to speak to someone. I was just speaking to the receptionist, and now you're the new receptionist. So I'm just going to inform you for your information. I'm recording this conversation for quality purposes. Now, I'm calling because there's an issue going on, and I want to know why employees, trustees of the United States District Court is sending letters here trying to get me to become a criminal by violating 18 U.S.C. 1342. Who can I speak to?
Well, let me tell you right now, I'm not an attorney. I am working here up on the front phones, and I can direct your call to either the victim witness specialist or to one of our office managers.
Yeah, that's what they try to do, and I get voicemails, and I'm obligated to leave a voicemail. I'm the one on the job. I'm the one on the job, and excuse me.
I was just saying, if someone's not there, you don't have to leave a voicemail. You can call back and see if they're available at a later time.
So please transfer me to someone, and if they're not there, I'll just continue to call back, because that's what I'm obligated to.
No, you're not obligated to do anything, but I can transfer you to someone.
I am obligated to, sir. If I can't speak to someone right now, and I must continue to call back all day, I am obligated to this, because
Who's obligated you to call up here?
Who's obligated me? Criminal activity is being done, and no one wants to take action against it. Matter of fact, I received a letter from your person trying to get me to become a criminal, trying to get me to violate 18 U.S.C. 1342. How is the United States District Court not the employees of how does the employees of the United States District Court not know that about U.S. District laws?
Well, again, I'm not an attorney either, so I'm not familiar with exactly what that code is.
Fictitious names and addresses. Fictitious names and addresses. And I'm having employees over there, which I sent in information, and then they alter the address to make it.
The letter. Well, I mean, I don't know if they altered it or if the mailing system alters it to bring it in line with the standard U.S. postal address.
So if the United States postal address, which is fictitious, I'm supposed to allow this. I'm supposed to accept this through you're allowing the United States Postal Service to put out fictitious addresses.
Well, did it get to you,
sir?
If the letter got to you, it doesn't sound like it's a fictitious address.
So let me open it. Because you're not an attorney and you don't know United States District Code. Let me open it up, become a criminal.
But sir, is the letter addressed to you?
It's a fictitious address.
Regardless of the address, is the correspondence addressed to you?
Regardless of the law, you're telling me. Regardless of the law. Who cares what the law? Who cares what the law says? Who cares what the law says? Is it addressed to you, sir? Because if it isn't addressed to you, who cares what the law says? Accept it, huh?
No, you're making up words that I'm not saying. No one's saying anything about the law.
Excuse me, that's what you just said. A few minutes ago, sir. You told me that you are not an attorney and you don't know United States District Code laws.
I'm not an attorney to you. I don't know that law that you keep referencing. You haven't actually said anything other than the law number over and over and over.
Okay.
If the letter was addressed to you and the letter was delivered to you, I'm not understanding how it's a fictitious address.
18 U.S.C. 1342, fictitious name and address. Whoever, for the purpose of conducting, promoting, or carrying on by means of the Postal Service any scheme or device mentioned in Section 1341 of this title or any other unlawful business, uses or assumes or requests to be addressed by any fictitious, false, or assumed title, name, or address, or name other than his own proper name, or takes or receives from any post office or authorized depository of mail matter any letter, postcard, postal card, package, or other mail matter addressed to any fictitious, false, or assumed title, name, or address, or name other than his own proper name shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 5 years. Now I'm going to ask you again, are you trying to get me to...
Sir, If it was a fictitious address, I don't think the post office would be able to deliver it.
Oh, the post office only deals in fictitious addresses, man. Please, man. Listen, you said you're a secretary. Please transfer me to someone who can speak to, who knows the U.S. district laws, and is not going to try to coerce me into breaking them.
But if you need clarification on the laws, you'll have to contact a private attorney. We're the prosecutors.
Are you soliciting now?
I'm sorry. If you have a complaint or
I'm going to ask you again, sir. I'm going to ask you one more time. Please transfer me to somebody. Please transfer me to someone who can help me out with this matter that's going on right now. Because you just informed me that you were a secretary and you know no laws. So I'm wasting my time talking to you.
I did not say secretary.
You said a receptionist, dude. You said you're a receptionist. You're not a receptionist?
I am answering the phone right now. I'm acting as a receptionist.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do for you, sir? Because I informed you at the beginning of this conversation. I'm recording this conversation for quality purposes. I'm going to send you a copy of the recording now. So you can see what you told me.
Go back and play it. Go back and play it. And see.
I will go back and play because you told me man, listen, I'm done with you. Transfer me, sir. You're a lawbreaker. You don't know the law and you're working for the law. You got to be kidding me, man.
What's your name,
sir? Sir, transfer me to someone. Transfer me to someone, sir.
What's your name? Sir, what's your name?
Are you going to refuse to transfer me to somebody?
Are you going to refuse to identify yourself?
Am I obligated to identify myself? Because if you're saying I am, cite to me the law that says I'm obligated. Because you want me to violate 18 U.S.C. 1342.
If you're not going to give me your name or your phone number or identify yourself, then I'm going to hang up on you.
Oh, and I'm going to remind you one more time that this call is being recorded for quality purposes. So you do whatever you feel you need to do, sir. Because I asked you, am I obligated to identify myself to you?
Okay.
You told me you're nobody, so transfer me, man. You told me you're a nobody. Transfer. This is the United States District Court. The U.S. Attorney's Office, Middle Florida, wanted me to violate 18 U.S.C. 1342. He told me he's a fucking secretary, and now he refuses to do his fucking job and transfer me to somebody. He's a fucking nobody. He wanted me to fucking become a criminal.
U.S. Attorney's Office?
Yeah, man. I don't know why you even picked up the phone again. What, the receptionist is out?
Yes, sir. This is lunchtime, so people are going in and out.
So transfer me to someone of authority, someone I could talk to, man. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
You can call me I, that's capital I, space, am, lowercase a-m. Did you get that?
Okay.
Transfer me now, sir.
Capital I, space, lowercase a-m. All right, sir, and what's your phone number, just in case we get disconnected?
No, you don't need to know that. I'm calling you from a payphone. I'm calling you from a payphone.
Sir, you know, it's a violation to play around on a federal phone system.
So then stop playing around. So stop playing around.
You can't. No, you need to identify yourself. I am is not a name.
I just informed you that I am. That's what you can call me. Stop playing around on this federal system like you said is a crime.
I'm not asking what I can call you. I'm asking what your legal name is.
Sir.
Sir, what is your
I just informed you of what you can call me. Do your job and transfer me.
Sir, if you're not going to identify yourself, I can't transfer you.
Well, I'll just continue to record this conversation and continue to call back. I'll just continue to call back all day.
Fine.
And I'll evidence your crimes. Your crimes, I will evidence. You refusing to do your fucking job, man. There's no problem. There's no problem. It's not a problem for me, dude. This is what I gotta deal with, man. They want me to open a fucking fictitious letter. You fucking cowards. United States District Court is trying to get me, District Court, U.S. Attorney's Office, Department of Justice is trying to get me to fucking violate the law.
Excuse me, sir?
I said...
Are you cursing at me now?
Excuse me?
Were you just cursing at me?
I was talking to my recorder, informing the YouTube public of your dishonor.
Sir, you need to either identify yourself to get transferred to somebody or call another agency.
I will not. I will not. I will not. Because the receptionist before you told me I can call all day. You told me earlier at the beginning of our first conversation that we could call all day. But now you inform me that I must call somebody else.
But you do need to realize that you're not going to get transferred until you identify yourself.
And I just identify myself. I am.
I am? Okay, and what's your social security number? I am.
Now you're assuming and presuming that I'm a United States citizen. Where are you getting your information from that you're assuming and presuming?
Why are you calling the United States Federal Prosecutor's Office?
Why am I calling the United States Federal Prosecutor's Office? Well, let me see why. Let me see if I can find that answer for you. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can find that answer for you. Give me one.
I don't know what the issue is. First of all you were calling up here were saying that fictitious letter.
Why am I calling the United States District Court, the Attorney's Office? 18 USC 1330, actions against foreign states. The District Court shall have original jurisdiction without regard to the amount in controversy of any non-jury civil action against a foreign state, as defined in Section 1603.
If you're calling up here for a legal question, this isn't the number that you need to call. You have to contact an attorney. Oh,
so now you're soliciting attorneys to me. Now you're telling me I'm obligated. What can you cite to me the law? Can you cite to me the law that says that I'm obligated to contact an attorney?
You're not obligated to contact anyone. I'm telling you, our office is a prosecutor's office. We do not take clients off the street. Our clients are the agencies for the government.
So your clients are foreign states, is what you're telling me. Your clients are foreign states.
Agencies.
Thanks for telling me.
Federal agencies are the federal prosecutor's clients. Yes, sir. If you want a free federal attorney, you need to call the Federal Public Defender's Office.
Is that what I asked you for earlier in this conversation? A free attorney's line? I thought I asked to be transferred to someone who can help me with this matter, a fictitious mail matter.
For free, you can contact them. But if you want to hire an attorney, you're welcome to retain any attorney that you want to ask them a legal question.
Listen, man, talk to me about attorneys. I asked you to transfer me to someone who can help me with this matter that I'm dealing with.
What's the matter that you're dealing with?
Right now is you. Right now is you. You being a smartass and refusing to do your job.
You're not identifying yourself.
Who are you, dude?
I can't transfer you somewhere until you identify yourself.
And I just told you I am.
Right.
And you're trying to obligate me. You're trying to obligate me to a social security number.
No, I didn't. I asked you.
You're trying to obligate me, and you did. The fact of the matter is, you keep on continuing with this conversation instead of transferring me, which is telling me you are a fucking criminal.
To answer what your name is, I asked you for other identifying information. You're correct.
Sir.
Unless you want to identify yourself.
Sir, transfer me, sir.
Sir, you're not going to get transferred until you identify yourself.
Cite to me the law that says I must identify myself.
Sir, that's not what we do here.
Cite to me the law. Then you're lying to me and you're bullshitting me, and I'm asking you right now to please stop and transfer me to someone who can help me with this matter. Why did they put a gesture on the phone to talk to me? I don't talk to gestures, man. U.S. Department of Justice, United States Attorney's Middle District of Florida, 300 North Hogan Street, Suite 700, Jacksonville, Florida, 32202. Trying to get me to engage in criminal activities. Then they put in trustees on the phone who got smart ass mouths and just want to play games. Like I called your person to play fucking games. To play telephone fucking games. That's what I called your person for, and I'm continuously repeating to call you back to back to back to back, because I'm a fucking jester and I like to play fucking games, right? You fucking clown ass niggas, man. Well, this is for the record books. United States Department of Justice, United States Attorney's Middle District of Florida just violated the law. United States Code. And I will evidence it. That's how you answer your phone, huh? For your person?
I'm sorry? It's the U.S. Attorney's Office. How can I help you, sir?
Oh, now you want to speak. Sir, you know who it is. Please stop playing. Just transfer me, man.
But
You are nobody to be blocking me. You are nobody to be blocking me, dude. Why are you blocking me access to help?
All I did was ask you for a name before I did.
And I'm asking you, why are you blocking me to get help? Is that your job description, to block victims and witnesses from help?
Sir, what are you a victim or witness to?
Sir, is that in your job description, to block victims and witnesses from getting help?
The job here at reception is to screen calls, and part of the job is to identify who the caller is.
So it's a screen call. So that means that for you guys telling me to call back all day, you're already screening my call. I'm not going to talk to nobody. Because you're screening calls.
If that's your prerogative, but if you don't want to identify yourself, you won't get passed through to anybody.
Sir, I just told you I am.
I am who?
I am, sir.
I am who?
I am. Please transfer me to somebody who can help me, man.
Sir, you're not going to get transferred through with that attitude. You have to actually give me a name.
Sir, I just informed you that I am. Please transfer me to someone who can help me.
You are who? Your phone keeps dropping out after you say I am.
Listen, man, it's all right. You can play these games.
I don't know if you're on a cell phone or
you can play these games. You can play these games. I'm recording every conversation, and I will evidence this. I will evidence your crimes.
In order to get transferred.
I will evidence your crimes. It's not a problem, man. What is your name? You didn't identify yourself to me. You didn't identify yourself to me.
Sir, you're calling up here.
Yeah, I'm calling your place of business. Your place of business. If I go to McDonald's and the cashier disrespects me, am I not obligated? Are you not obligated as the cashier to get a supervisor and inform me of who you are? Huh, cashier?
Sir.
Cashier.
You're not identifying yourself.
Cashier, are you not obligated to inform me of who you are?
The federal public.
So I can report you to your supervisor, cashier.
We tried to transfer you through before, but he didn't answer.
No, you didn't transfer me. No, you hung up on me multiple times. I got the recording. You hung up on me multiple times, refusing to transfer me.
And I will continue to hang up on you unless you identify yourself.
And again, cashier, you failed to identify yourself to me. I'm not obligated. When I go to McDonald's, I don't inform the cashier of who I am. But if I have an issue with the cashier, she informs me of who she is. So again, cashier, I'm asking you to identify yourself to me, that way, and then transfer me to a supervisor. Because now, instead of the issue being the unlawful letter that came, now the issue is you. Now you are the issue, the matter that I'm having now. I'm calling United States District Court.
So tell me your name.
I'm calling United States District Court, and I got clowns talking to me on the phone playing clown games. I didn't call the circus. I didn't call the circus.
Keep calling the United States Federal Prosecutor's Office.
I don't give a fuck who I'm calling, dude. I didn't call the circus.
United States District Court's phone number.
I didn't call the circus, dude. And right now you're showing me that you belong in a circus. So I'm going to ask you one more time to identify yourself and transfer me to a supervisor.
Sir, if you don't provide your name, you can't get transferred anywhere.
John Doe. John Doe, you happy? John Doe. There you go. You got it.
Okay. You have a good day.
Oh, you're going to refuse to do your job.
U.S. Attorney's Office?
Yeah, man. Inform me who sent this letter. Was it Denise Daniels that sent this letter?
If you spoke to Denise and she said she was going to send you a letter, that's probably from Denise there.
There's no name on it. She didn't inform me she was going to send me anything. Now, again, I asked.
Does it say United States Attorney's Office, Victim Witness Coordinator?
No, it does not.
In the upper left-hand corner?
No, it does not. It says United States Department of Justice, United States Attorney's Middle District of Florida, 300 North Hogan Street, Suite 700, Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes, that is our office. She sent it to you.
So she's the one who personally sent it. I need to find out who I'm going to hold accountable for this. So she's the one who sent it.
Right.
Okay, so she's going to be the one. She's the one who engaged in frauds and swindles. 18 USC, Denis Daniels. Let me write this down 1 minute. Denis Daniels violated 18 USC 1342 and 18 USC 1341. Okay, so I will hold her accountable for this. Can you please transfer me to a supervisor now?
To her supervisor? Her supervisor is down in our camp office.
No, I know where her supervisor is located at. I'm not worried about her. I said a supervisor above you, someone above you.
Someone above me? Okay, what's your name and I can send you over there?
Can you please transfer me to a supervisor?
As soon as you provide your name to me.
Can you please transfer me to a supervisor?
Sir, I can't transfer you anywhere until you identify yourself.
Can you please transfer me to a supervisor?
Sir, you can't get transferred anywhere without being identified.
Can you please transfer me to a supervisor?
Sir, you can't be transferred anywhere without identifying yourself.
Are you refusing to transfer me to a supervisor?
No, I'm asking you to identify yourself.
And I'm asking, are you refusing to transfer me to a supervisor?
No, I've told you several times that you will get transferred as soon as you identify yourself.
And I asked to speak to a supervisor, so you're refusing. You're refusing
No,
to
I asked
transfer
you
me.
to identify yourself.
Well, I got the recording right now.
You're
I got the
refusing.
recording right now saying that
That's
you're
fine. You
refusing.
can record all day. And I have on the recording, too, that
Good.
you have been asked several times to identify yourself.
Uh-huh. Am I obligated to?
And you keep refusing to.
So cite to me the law that they're going to come after me for.
Sir, if you want to get transferred, yes, you need to identify
Cite to me the
yourself.
law that they're going to come after me for refusing to identify myself to
If
you.
you just want to call up and keep talking to me and keep recording me, you don't have to identify yourself.
Well, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. And I'm not obligated to identify myself. I'm not obligated to identify
Calling
myself.
up and talking to me.
There's no problem, dude.
But
There's no problem. You're the one who's going to be
Okay.
evidenced as a criminal. You're the one refusing to do your job correctly. Refusing to do your job correctly.
No, I'm actually doing my job by requiring you to identify yourself.
I don't think you are, because I already identified myself to the previous representative, the previous trustee. Who are you that I must identify myself to you?
So you keep calling up here. If you want to get transferred, you need to identify yourself.
You're right. I keep calling you a person. You're on the job. I'm not on the job. You're obligated to things. You're obligated to rules and regulations, not me. I'm not obligated to rules and regulations.
Part of the rules and obligations are to identify the callers before transferring them.
And I just told you I am.
You are who?
I am.
You are who?
I am.
Who are you?
I am. If you don't comprehend it, that's not my problem, man. That's not my problem if you don't comprehend it. I am. Now I'm asking to be transferred.
If you don't identify yourself, I can't transfer you anywhere.
Sir, I just did. I am.
Saying I am is not identifying yourself.
And how do I identify myself?
With your government name.
What is the government name?
The name that's on your birth certificate.
The name that's on a birth certificate. Why are you presuming I got a birth certificate? So what name is on the birth certificate?
Sir, if you're just going to be argumentative and combative.
No, I'm not. You're the one that's being argumentative and combative. I'm asking to speak to the supervisor, and you're refusing me. You're battling me to transfer me to a supervisor. You can transfer me to a supervisor, and I'm done with you. I don't have to speak to you no more all day. No more all day do I have to speak to you. But you want to be argumentative, and you want to be combative. So I'm asking you again. What name is on the birth certificate?
I need to have your name before I transfer you to somebody to talk to.
And what name is that you need, sir?
One that's not fictitious.
One is not fictitious, huh? And what's considered a fictitious name?
What's the name that's on the front of that letter that you received?
What's considered a fictitious name?
What's the name that's on the front of the letter that you received from our office?
What is considered a fictitious name?
Sir, what's the name that's on the front of the letter that you received from our office?
And I'm asking you, since you just made a claim, what is a fictitious name? Explain it to me.
Sir, I've already...
Because I'm under a certain understanding of what a fictitious name is, and I need to know what your understanding of a fictitious name is to see if we have the same understanding of what a fictitious name is. Because you could be thinking something else while I'm thinking something else.
Sir, I'm not having an argument with you.
You are having an argument with me. They put you on the line. They put you on the line to have an argument with me. That was your job. That was your function. That is your function, to get on this line and have an argument with me and block me.
I'm asking you what the name is on the front of the letter that you received from.
And I'm asking you, what is considered a fictitious name? What name do you want?
I want the name that's on the front of the letter that you received from our office.
What is considered a fictitious name, sir?
Does the letter that you received say I am on the front of it?
What is a fictitious name, sir?
I'm asking you if the letter that you received has I am on the front of it.
And I'm asking you,
fictitious.
And I'm asking you, what is considered a fictitious name?
I mean, you just like arguing, don't you?
You're the one blocking me, dude. You're the one blocking me.
No,
I asked to speak to a supervisor. I asked to speak to a supervisor, and you want to argue with me. So again, what is a fictitious name?
They're not gonna. I'm not gonna transfer you without a name.
What is a fictitious name?
Sir, what is the name on the front of the letter that you received from our office?
Sir, trustee of the United States District Attorney's Office of the Middle Florida. What is a fictitious name? You work for the law, the U.S. District Courts, which means you work for the law.
No, I don't work for
and you don't know the law. You work for the attorney's office, which is the law. That's what I gotta deal with, clowns. Refusing to transfer me. Refusing to transfer me.
Office.
Yeah, man, this is me again. You know that. I would like to speak to a supervisor.
Who's it?
I would like to speak to a supervisor.
Okay, and who are you, sir?
I see the job I see the actual job of the U.S. Department of Justice, United States Attorney's Office, Middle District of Florida. Your job is actually to help foreign entities commit criminal activities. I see that's what your job is. But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Because as soon as I'm done dealing with you, I will inform the insurances. I will inform the proper.
So you're not making any sense right now.
I know.
Unless you want to identify yourself, I'm going to report your cell phone number here.
Yes.
This 352.
Yes.
Down to the marshal's office.
Yes.
Have them come talk to you.
Okay. That sounds like you want to go and continue to commit criminal activity. So that's okay. What are they going to come talk to me about, sir? What are they going to come talk to me about? Why I'm calling up and why you're refusing to transfer me to a supervisor? Do whatever you feel you need to do. You're a clown, dude. You're a clown. What am I doing? What am I doing? Because you told me to call all day. You told me to call all day. What am I doing, sir?
Sir, who am I speaking to?
You told me to call all day, sir. So what am I doing, sir? What are you going to inform the U.S. Marshals about? What are you going to inform the U.S. Marshals about? Your criminal activity?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Man, I'm going to ask you again. Transfer me to a supervisor, man.
Man, I'm going to ask you again. Identify yourself before I transfer you.
And what do you want me to identify myself with?
The name that's on the letter that you received from our office.
The name on the letter from the office. You don't want a first last name?
I'm sorry?
I said you don't want a first and last name?
Yes.
Oh, you do? You want a first and last name, huh? Is that what you would like? A first and a last name? Oh, now you're scared to talk.
No, I'm just waiting for you to read the name on the front of the letter.
No, I'm asking you. Is that what you want? A first and a last name?
I have said yes before.
Oh, so you want a fictitious name? You want a fictitious name? I don't know. What fictitious name would you like?
I would like your actual fictitious name, not your made up.
My actual fictitious name, huh? Holy shit! You want my actual fictitious name? What are you gonna do with the fictitious name?
I don't know, something like Joseph Anthony or something.
What are you gonna do with a fictitious name?
Or John Smith or...
Yes, maybe. I got the information in front of me, but I want to act like a clown. My job here at the U.S. Department of Justice, United States Attorney's Middle of District of Florida, my job is to be a clown. I got the information in front of me. I know who I'm talking to. I know all the information already, but my job here is to be a fucking clown. And play on the phone and block actually helping people. The public.
All right, I'm ready for your name anytime you're ready to respond with it.
Again, sir. You just keep on throwing yourself into the fire, man. I'm recording all this. And I will call you back later on. I will call you back later on to let you know the fucking the URL where you can find this video on YouTube.
That's fine.
It will be posted to YouTube. Your fucking failure, man. Your buffoonery will be posted to YouTube.
I can't even understand you at this point when you're yelling that loud.
I'm not even yelling yet, man. I'm not even yelling yet. That's the problem. I'm not even yelling yet.
Well, if you don't want to identify yourself, I can't transfer you.
Well, you'll find your video on YouTube, and like you told me earlier, I can call all day, so I'll call all day. You informed me I can call all day. The receptionist before you, the trustee before you said, you can call all day, sir. We're open from 9 to 5, 8 to 5. You can call all day. So
you can call, but you're not gonna get transferred unless you want to identify yourself.
Listen, man. You got the information. You got the information, and you're playing games. You violating the law.
All you keep saying is that your name is I am.
Again, sir, it's all right. This is being recorded. I will post it to YouTube. I will send it to the appropriate authorities, the insurances. I will forward it to them. It's not a problem for me. So listen, man. It's not a problem for me.
You can't even identify yourself.
Sir, you got the information already. You're a fucking clown, man. Stop playing games with me, please. Do your job and transfer me to a supervisor.
All right. What's your name?
Once again, that is the United States Department of Justice, United States Attorney, Middle District of Florida, 300 North Hogan Street, Suite 700, Jacksonville, Florida, 32202. They refuse to do their obligations as per their duties. Want to commit fraudulent activities, want to play games. They put gestures on the phone to play games. He just hung up, like I give a fuck. This will all be on YouTube, so it's not a problem. It's not a problem for me. I'll evidence everything, man. I don't care. I don't care. He already has the information. He already repeated the information to me, and still wants to play the fucking gesture games. Trying to solicit me to an attorney. Trying to solicit me to go get an attorney. Trying to solicit me to become a criminal by violating 18 U.S.C. 1342. These are the ones who are supposed to prosecute violations of the United States District Code, and they want me to violate United States District Code.
You've reached the United States Attorney's Office. No one is available to take your call.
He don't want to answer right now.
Leave a message, their number, and we'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
It's all evidence, man. It's all evidence. You try to avoid all you want. It's all being evidenced.